Hey guys, it's been like 2 months since I've sat and made a reaction video, but I'm looking at my YouTube studio right now, and I am currently, at the time of this video, I am 4 subscribers away from hitting 20,000. That is a number that I don't know. When I hit 10,000 subscribers, I was just kind of like, okay, this is probably it for me. I probably won't get that many more subscribers than that because, you know, looking at my subscriber to view ratio and all my other analytics and all that other YouTube creator and boring stuff that no one really cares about, it made sense that that's probably where it would stop. And just in a year, I've pretty much doubled that, and I'm just like, huh. Okay, so I don't know how I managed to gain another like 1,000 subscribers without posting anything. I have started posting like shorts because I miss doing this so much. But like I mentioned in my goodbye YouTube video, my 3-year-old, we are starting a homeschool curriculum for her for kindergarten. And so my focus is going to be that. So we do homeschool in the morning, and then it's lunch, and then it's nap time. And I've just been so tired that I either just sit and play games on my phone while they're napping, or I take a nap myself. It just depends on the day. But I told myself as I was making that video, like, if I have the downtime, maybe I'll make a video. I don't know. But I haven't really felt like making anything, and that sucks. So I think because it's so time consuming on my part, it doesn't seem like it is. Like, you're watching however long this video is, filming a reaction, editing it, if I need to do subtitles, doing the subtitles, making the thumbnail art, doing all that stuff. It takes a good like 2 hours for each video. So it does take a lot of effort on my end. So I'm hoping that I can sort of make these videos in bulk and then schedule them out, but then I don't know if I can even do that. So I'm just kind of posting whenever. As far as like these kinds of videos go, I have found that doing the shorts is a lot easier for me. So like, we're probably going to be redoing our kitchen. And so this last week I was emptying out all the cabinets and I was just tired. I was like, I need a break. And so I started scrolling and I saw all these Gabriel Henrique shorts, and I was like, I might as well react to them. Like, let me see if I can figure this out real quick. And bam, I had 3 videos done in like 15 minutes. I was like, well, that was easy. So I've been making shorts for Gabriel and Morissette. I'm going to, you know, filter in other artists as well. So if there's a short of an artist, it doesn't have to be Gabriel. It can be anybody. Leave me links down in the description, or you can email me at my business email that's on my actual YouTube like landing page. But I thought I would react to Gabriel singing Hero by Mariah Carey because it just makes sense. I've been wanting to react to this one since it came out, you know, a month ago. And I also want to react to his cover of Don't Stop Believing by Journey. That was one of my favorite songs, and then Glee ruined it. So I haven't really listened to that song like in like 10 years because it was all over the place with Glee, and I was just like so over it. But anyway, I'm not going to talk about Don't Stop Believing. We're going to talk about Hero by Mariah Carey. He already looks super serious just standing there in front of the microphone. So let's just go. I know I don't stop this early, but I love the whispering at the beginning. It started off the line, there's a hero line kind of in this whisper tone, and then transitioned really, really smoothly into like his chest voice. It sounded really, really pretty. You look inside your heart. Ooh. Don't have to be afraid of what you are. There's an answer if it reaching to its soul. And the sorrow that you know will melt away.
and you cast your fears aside, and you know you can't survive. So when you feel like hope is gone, look inside you and be strong, and you finally see the truth that evil lies in you.
He's doing a lot of like little things with his hands, but when they're trying to do like a certain riff pattern, they might do something like I tap, or I let my little Mariah hand go and then or whatever. But some people like to do things with their hands, and it just helps them. It's a weird psychological thing, but it does help. So just thought I'd point that out.
And the emptiness you felt will disappear.
Ooh, Mr. Man, that riff was amazing. I like his vocal style choices.
And you cast your fears aside, and you know you can't survive. So when you feel like hope is gone, look inside you and be strong, and you finally see the truth that evil lies in you. Oh, when light knows dreams are hard to follow, but don't let anyone tell me away. Oh, there'll be tomorrow. Inside you find the way.
His projection
And
is
then a
top.
hero comes along with a stranger carry on, and you cast your fears aside, and you know you can't survive. So when you feel like hope is gone, look inside you and be strong,
Ooh,
and
that
you
was so
finally
pretty.
see the
Soft.
truth that a hero lies in you. Hero lies in you.
Sir, it is too early for me to be all up in my feels. But, okay, first things first. Even though it was a Mariah Carey song, I was halfway expecting there to be a whistle, but I like what he decided to do instead, which was to stay in like his head voice and do these like high falsetto notes, like the things that he was doing, those. And then he did like this really soft whisper thing, where he took it down real low and just really soft, and it just sounded so nice. So that part on the look inside you and be strong, he did this thing where he started off like in his chest voice, and then so when you feel like right here,
Look inside you and be strong.
and she just kept it this like soft tone, and it just had this like it was almost like if he was talking to you and like saying, just keep going and keep doing this. Like if he was talking to you instead of singing to you, that would be the part where he like pats you on the back and says it's gonna be okay kind of thing. And that's how it felt when he was singing. Does that make any sense? I hope that makes sense and doesn't sound silly, but I don't know. Anyway, It's been a long time since I've sat and made a video, so my thoughts are kind of all over the place, and I'm trying to organize them as I speak, and it's just not working. But I think I might have to edit this video pretty quick because I'm starting to ramble. But I have missed doing these. I loved his vocal choices. Like, he did different riffs that I'm not sure. I don't know. I've heard Mariah Carey sing this song once or twice live. I don't think she changed up the vocal arrangement that much. Like, I don't remember. I don't remember any of these riffs. Like, sometimes artists, when they sing their songs live, they have a different vocal arrangement. Sometimes it's just a little different. Sometimes it's entirely different. Like Whitney Houston, her live vocal arrangements are completely different from the studio albums. But Mariah Carey, she sort of sticks to how it is on the studio version of a song. She might change a riff here and there, but not that much. But he like ad-libbed a bunch of these riffs and these little vocal patterns, and it was just very interesting, and I really loved it. I noticed that he does that a lot. Like, he does try to stay true to the actual song, but he also doesn't make it sound like he's just at a karaoke bar. You know, he's actually trying to put his own spin on it. So I really appreciated that, because I've heard this song covered like a zillion times, and it's always the same whoa kind of things, and it's like, yeah, that's impressive, good job, but can you do something a little different with the song? Because that's what he does, and I really appreciate it. So I'm gonna end this video here. That's been it. Let me see if I remember my outro. That's been it for this video. If you like these kinds of videos where I react to things, I'm not sure how often I'll be posting, but please hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the notification bell to be notified when I have new videos coming out, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.